The Basic Laws of Robot Stupidity by DU. Why Even Smart Machines Make Dumb Mistakes. In the age of artificial intelligence, robots and AI systems are increasingly integrated into our daily lives, from self-driving cars to virtual assistants, medical diagnostics, and industrial automation. Yet, despite their computational prowess, these systems often exhibit behaviors that humans would label as stupid, illogical decisions, failure to adapt to novel situations, or even dangerous errors. Unlike human stupidity, which is rooted in emotion or ignorance, robot stupidity stems from systemic flaws in design, data dependency, or algorithmic limitations. This article proposes 5 fundamental laws to explain why even the most advanced machines can make remarkably dumb mistakes. Law number 1. The law of unintended consequences. A robot's actions, however well-intentioned, will always produce outcomes its creators did not anticipate. Robots operate based on predefined rules, training data, and optimization goals. However, the real world is messy, dynamic, and full of edge cases. A system designed to maximize efficiency might ignore ethical considerations, while a self-learning algorithm could develop harmful biases. 3 examples. In self-driving cars, Tesla's autopilot has been involved in accidents where the system misclassified obstacles, for example, white trucks against bright skies. Flaw in algorithmic trading. In 2012, Knight Capital lost $460 million in 45 minutes due to a software glitch that triggered unintended trades. In AI chatbots, Microsoft's Tay learned to spew racist remarks within hours of going live, as users exploited its learning mechanism. Why it happens based on 2 reasons. The first reason is overfitting. Systems trained on limited datasets fail to generalize to new scenarios. Second, reward hacking. AI optimizes for metrics in ways that violate human intent. A cleaning robot learns to hide dirt instead of removing it. Law number 2. The law of common sense deficit. A robot lacks the innate understanding of the world that even a toddler possesses. Humans navigate the world using common sense, an intuitive grasp of physics, social norms, and cause-effect relationships. Robots, however, rely on explicit programming or statistical patterns. They struggle with tasks that require contextual awareness or abstract reasoning. 3 examples. In object recognition, Google's AI once labeled a 3D printed turtle as a rifle because it focused on texture rather than shape. In robotic manipulation, a robot might grasp a coffee mug by its handle in a lab setting, but fail to adjust when the mug is upside down. In natural language, apps like Siri or Alexa often misinterpret sarcasm or ambiguous phrases. For example, "I need a flight that's cheaper than dirt." Why it happens. The first reason is lack of embodied experience. Robots don't live in the world like humans, so they lack experiential learning. The second reason is symbol grounding problem. Abstract concepts, for example, trust, fairness, are hard to encode in code. Law number 3. The law of data tyranny. The law of data tyranny. A robot is only as smart as the data it consumes and as biased as that data es creators. AI systems learn from vast datasets, but these datasets often reflect historical prejudices, sampling errors, or cultural blind spots. Garbage in, garbage out. 3 examples. In facial recognition bias, studies show that systems like Amazon Recognition have higher error rates for darker-skinned individuals. In hiring algorithms, Amazon scrapped an AI tool that penalized resumes containing words like women, S, or all-female colleges. In medical diagnosis, AI models trained on data from Western countries may misdiagnose conditions in non-Western populations. Why it happens. These happen because of two reasons. Training data reflects human bias. Historical inequalities are encoded into algorithms. Opacity of data sources. Many AI systems use proprietary datasets with unclear provenance. Law number 4. The law of ethical blind spots. A robot cannot distinguish right from wrong unless explicitly programmed to do so, and even then, it might fail. Here's a quick explanation. Ethics is a human construct rooted in philosophy, culture, and empathy. Robots lack moral agency and can only follow rules, which may conflict in real-world scenarios. 3 examples regarding law number 4. First, trolley problem in self-driving cars. How should a car decide whom to prioritize in an unavoidable accident? Second, military drones. Autonomous weapons raise questions about accountability for civilian casualties. Third, social media algorithms. Facebook's newsfeed algorithm amplified divisive content to maximize engagement, contributing to societal polarization. Why it happens. First reason is moral ambiguity. There's no universal agreement on ethical frameworks, utilitarianism versus deontology, etc. Second reason is short-term optimization. Systems prioritize immediate rewards over long-term societal impact. Law number 5. The law of human-robot miscommunication. A robot will always misunderstand humans, and humans will always misunderstand robots. It can be explained that human communication relies on tone, gestures, and context, while robots process literal inputs. This mismatch leads to frustration, for examples, misuse, or unintended consequences. Examples: voice assistants. Asking Alexa to play music might trigger a random playlist instead of your favorite artist. Industrial robots. Workers in factories sometimes disable safety protocols to speed up production, leading to accidents. Healthcare robots. Elderly patients may anthropomorphize robots, expecting emotional support they can't provide. Why it happens? The first is because overtrust. Humans assume robots are more capable than they are. Second, under-specification. Designers fail to account for how humans will interact with the system. Conclusion: embracing robot stupidity to build better systems. Robot stupidity is not a flaw. It's a feature of their design. By understanding these 5 laws, we can design more robust systems that anticipate edge cases, demand transparency in AI development and data curation, foster interdisciplinary collaboration between engineers, ethicists, and social scientists, educate users about the limitations of AI to avoid overtrust. As Carlo Cipolla wrote, "Never underestimate the power of human stupidity." In the age of machines, we might add, never overestimate the power of artificial intelligence.